warming it up.
Great first game, and this is exactly how I would have wished to start the season. Obviously we scored a lot of points and we did a lot of good things statistically, but I just told the team in the locker room, their mentality, their buy-in, the way that they came out and from beginning to end of the game, just the way that they used their hearts and minds to get this win was what I was most proud of. So it's a great first step, and we obviously have a lot more to do this season, but I loved our mentality today.
Questions?
What was it like going up against your friend and Coach Lambert from UNF?
Oh, it was good to see her. We're both so busy that we don't really get a chance to talk or see each other, but it's hard to play your friends. It is in that situation, but once the ball tips, then it's on, and I'm just focused on this team and what we can do. So it was fun to see her, but looking forward to catching up with her in another setting, not this.
Coach, first game with a new look defense, were you pleased with how much pressure you were able to generate?
Yes, I was, and again, that was part of our mentality, to just be locked in from the beginning, to do what we wanted to do on the defensive end, and that's where it really started. And it not only how we were up and pressuring, but how we rebounded on the defensive end. And I have to give huge credit to Makayla Timpson here. She set the tone on the defensive end. We know she's a great offensive rebounder, but she was determined to finish those plays so we could get out and run transition-wise.
You stole my follow-up. KK,
Oh.
What was working for you? Just how impressive was it, and how great was it to just be out playing ball again?
It was just great. This is my first and last official game, so I just came out and set a statement for my team so I could be able to do what I love to do with them and just be able to be who I am and just, going in from the jump, like being able to be aggressive on the rebounds and aggressive scoring. So that allowed me to be who I was today.
How much more do you feel like this new defensive look can really play into your strengths?
It helps me with being able to guard the little small guards when I switch onto them. So just showing my athletic ability and being able to guard those small guards that put me in the lead when I reach that point.
Tonight, it seemed like your athleticism today was on full display. 27 points. How impressive and how good does it feel, coming out this first game of the season, scoring the program high in points of 119?
It feels amazing. I mean, everybody can go get a bucket, and that's the beauty of this team. I feel like KK starting us off with that energy just translated on the offensive end, and it allowed me to be myself and allowed my teammates to be themselves. So, yeah.
Coach, you guys struggled a little bit against UWF in that exhibition game y'all had. What did y'all do in the practices between that game and this one to do so well opening against UNF today?
Yeah, I mean, we just talked about being better at the things that first and foremost don't show up on the stat sheet, and coming with the proper mindset. And that's why I said at the beginning, like I can tell when this team is locked in on the correct things. Their hearts are always in the right place. They're good kids. They want to play hard, but it takes a higher level of focus to do what we want to do and to come out like we did today. So that was really the biggest thing. It was just changing kind of our mentality, locking in from the beginning and for 40 minutes.
You thought this was going to be a good three-point shooting.
What's that?
You thought this was going to be a good three-point shooting team.
Yeah.
Early returns are for the team and for Sydney too.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just so proud. We didn't get up enough threes in our first two exhibition games, and so we definitely did that, especially in the first half. And so when you put up more, you're going to make more, and really proud of how. Tonight Latson 3 for 5, 3 for 5. Sid it's just Snoop hitting 2 it was one of our focuses, just everybody being ready to shoot, everybody catching the ball ready to shoot, and they did that. They were locked in, and it pays off.
KK, what's it like having Malia Williams alongside you for a good bit of that game? Another solid defensive presence alongside yourself. Like, I feel like we didn't see enough of that last year. So what's it like for you in this different, environment, if you will?
It gives me a lot of, I'm just blessed to have her out there on the court with me, get a lot of rebounds just as I do, and it also pushes me to, out-rebound her when I can. So she just pushes me to run up and down the court, make sure I beat her down the court. It's also just a great advantage just to have on the team.
I'll say Snoop kind of coming off the bench this year, as opposed to starting last year, but still giving full effort and her minutes today. What have you liked from her so far?
Yeah, just no matter what her role is, just her giving absolutely everything and coming in to do what she can do. And she's a great rebounder. We know that. She brings that to us. But today her contribution was, she needed to be a scoring threat. And so when she decided to do that and it wasn't scared of that, then she scored. So really, really proud of her and what she's willing to give in her role.
Coach, there's a lot of new faces on the team this year, and sometimes that can be a problem with culture, but it seems like they're really gelling well together. What are your expectations for this season with all of these new players?
Yeah, I mean, we talked about it, these two, and with Amari Gordon right when the season ended last year, that was going to be our focus of building our culture and making sure that as we set forth on this new season and brought new people in, that was the most important thing. And so these two next to me, along with Amari Gordon as captains, they really locked into welcoming those new players and getting to know them and building relationships. It takes work, and I love to say, I'm sure they're sick of hearing it, but it doesn't. Things don't just happen because you want them to. You have to work at it, and that's what this whole team committed to that, to building relationships, and then when the season comes, the adversity comes, and you're ready. Then you've got the foundation laid to get through anything.
The last one I have for you, Makayla and Tanaya. Is it difficult to play when you've got 3,000 kids screaming? It was hard for me to think, so I was wondering if it has to be even tougher for y'all to play, or was it more motivating, would you say?
I would say motivating. Like we knew the kids were gonna come today, but we just had to lock in and communicate. Even when the kids were communicating, we had to communicate on the court. So that's how we locked in, and we was able to contribute to this win today, and everybody played well.
Yeah, I would say the same. It was very motivating. Just hearing them. I mean, that's a change for us. I mean, we need more people to come out and watch us because we are doing what we're doing that right now. So just having that was a booster for us.